Ahoy, this is Zdenka. Vlog style content can be anything. It can be tutorials, it can be product reviews. See, normally I'm filming tutorials in the studio, but today I optioned for filming outdoors, vlog style. And it's a tutorial. I have a whole bunch of tips and tricks. Vlogging doesn't have to be necessary about capturing your day, and it should not be if you are serious about growing your YouTube channel. So let's go through video, let's go through audio, let's go through storytelling, how to plan your video, and video editing and all that. This video is sponsored by Epidemic Sound. The beauty about vlogs is that you can film absolutely anywhere. It can be in your house, it can be in nature, it can be in a park, it can be in a city. First time when you are going to start vlog, you might feel a little bit uncomfortable vlogging in the public. Luckily though, people these days are addicted to their phones. Everybody has a phone. You will see people texting, being on social media. You will see people calling, talking to their friends. You're not going to stand out. See, I am an introvert. I don't feel very comfortable in the public in the first place, in front of a whole bunch of people. So my approach to all this is to start somewhere where there is no one, and then I get a little bit closer. So I see the people in the distance, but I'm not really that close. And I slowly work my way up. I also try to think of the camera as my shield, which is protecting me from all those people. What you can also do is bring a friend. The physical presence of someone very close can really help. When you're vlogging, you don't necessarily have to always walk. You can be standing in one location, you can be also sitting down. One thing you don't want to do is changing location every 3 minutes. It's going to be disturbing and people are not going to be able to concentrate on what you are saying. Get through a good chunk of your material and then move on. Definitely don't change many times location if you are talking only about the one thing. I have created so many videos about smartphone filmmaking tools. The bare minimum you really need is just your smartphone. If you have one of the latest smartphones, the good chance is that it has a very good stabilization. So all you really need is some sort of a selfie stick for better grip. Or you can get gimbal. Gimbal are very common these days and they're quite affordable. They will certainly help you with stabilization, but not only that, you don't have to worry about framing if you enable tracking. This year is a breakthrough year. There is one gimbal coming out to the international market which has capability of having tracking in any app, and I will definitely introduce this, so don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you are not already. All you have to worry is about your story, which is the most important part. Most of the people focus on video, on the visual side, but they really forget about the audio. It's very common for people to stop watching videos if they cannot hear you. If you're explaining something and suddenly you turn away and you keep explaining, people can't hear, they're gonna stop watching. Or if your audio is very quiet, or if it's too loud, it's too distracting, or if you're standing in the middle of the traffic, or if you have too much echo. Smartphones these days have pretty good audio, but you will be really heard if you use something like this wireless microphone. You should focus on not looking cool because you have some crazy setup in your hands, but you should focus on setup, which is fairly simple, but delivers a very good video and audio, and people will really hear you. The competition is very high these days, and having a good audio and video is a must. One thing you have to be very careful about is if you are vlogging somewhere and there is a car driving by with a very loud music, or if you are recording yourself in a car and you forget to turn down the radio. If you are going to post video like that, you might actually get a copyright strike. If you are going to use music in your videos, you have to make sure you use properly licensed music. And for that, I use a service called Epidemic Sound. I've been using them for 4 years now. Their music selection is huge. Fresh music and sound effects are added all the time. You can download the whole songs, the full songs, or just stems from their website or also Epidemic Sound app directly to your smartphone. Use my link below to get a 30-day free trial. Everything you post during the trial is protected, even if you cancel. Thank you very much, Epidemic Sound, for making this video possible. If you want to grow your YouTube channel these days, the amount of subscribers does not really matter. Even channels with a small amount of subscribers can get the same amount of views as large channels. If you are very serious about this and you want to grow it into something bigger, perhaps full-time job or full-time career, then you need to concentrate on two different types of content, both based on search. Google and YouTube search engine. Not what is going to be suggested by YouTube, but what people are actually going to search for. YouTube suggested videos can certainly help, but it's only for a short period. Time-sensitive videos such as product reviews of latest gear will give you a lot of views when the product has been launched, but eventually the video is going to die out over the time. The other type of videos are timeless. Timeless can be tutorials, which will be searched for many, many years to come. I made that mistake when I was starting out, not to create enough of timeless videos. So don't make that mistake as well. Now that the algorithm has changed, channels which have a lot of timeless content are not being as much affected. If you will be just creating a vlog about doing groceries or as you are walking a dog, people are really not going to watch it unless you are someone very known and they really care about your ordinary life. People are really not going to type into search engine woman walking a dog, but they might type in how to stop dog from pulling on the leash, which is a very common timeless video. There are always going to be people who are going to get a dog and they will have that problem. So naturally, there will be always people looking for the tutorial on how to stop the dog from pulling on the leash. That is a searchable timeless video. And these types of videos don't rely on ever-changing algorithm. Those videos will be found and seen through search engines, and that is a goal to long-term growth. Solve people's problems and do it in a very detailed way. If you are very good at helping people and you can explain yourself clearly, you'll be okay. There are more types of videos which can do really well, and that is entertaining or inspirational, but you have to be very good at that. It has to be very top-notch content, and you have to know how to maintain such a level, and sometimes it's quite difficult. Let's talk about Storyboard. What problem you are going to solve? Is there an obstacle? Is there a challenge? How are you going to make people stay and watch throughout most of the videos so you have a good watch time? If you are going to make a video about a purchase of a car, giving tips and showing the actual car purchase at the video is a very good topic. Only make a video about one topic. Don't shoot a whole bunch of stuff. Don't just shoot random stuff. If you have a family channel, don't just film your kids playing in sand for 5 minutes or screaming in a car for 5 minutes. You're for sure going to get a click away. But turn it into a very helpful video. There are many parents, new parents, which are looking for information and they are looking for a help. They need to solve their problems. Be resourceful as much as you can be. Prepare outlines, write down outlines or the whole script. See, I have a script for today's video and it's really helpful for many things. Sometimes I forget what I want to say, so I quickly look back and I'm saving a lot of time, but also it is full of information to give you the most out of today's video. So create a hook, explain what you need, explain the process, give tips and advice, show the actual outcome. Here you have your story. On this channel, I have many videos about creating a cinematic B-roll. These are cinematic sequences, not really a B-roll. We all use that word in video titles because people are specifically looking for this term in search engines for these types of videos. If I put how to film a cinematic sequence in a title, I will get no clicks. Nobody's gonna click on that. Somehow they got fixed on this word, whoever started this. What is a B-roll and how can you use it in your vlogs? Well, a roll is a video talking head. You're watching me right now talking to you. This is A-roll. B-roll is a clip you place on top of this, which is your resource to what you are talking about. So if I'm talking about this little town, which is called Port Perry, I might be showing you sunrise clip, and I filmed it a few months ago. It's absolutely beautiful here. Or I might show you this horse carriage behind me. And that's the reference. I'm talking about this horse carriage, so definitely I'm going to show you just that. When you're going to be working with sponsors, they will review the integration, and specifically they will be looking for B-roll clips to ensure that you're actually showing what you are talking about. If you are filming a tutorial where you show how to fix something, don't just talk about it. Show how to actually fix it, as that is number one reason why people are actually looking for video tutorials on YouTube. Otherwise, they could just Google it up and they could read an article. Keep in mind that even though you might be a master in your field, there are many beginners who are just starting out. So don't rush. Take it slow, speak slowly, show everything, explain everything. And that's one of the things I also need to keep in mind. I've been reminded that from other people as well, especially if I am creating tutorials where I'm explaining how to use a certain software. If you want to show off the place where you are at, I know you might be all excited because it's beautiful and you just want to show a whole bunch of different clips. You want to keep them long. It might not be a good idea because those people don't have any relationship to that place. They don't have the same feelings as you do, and they will get bored. They will click away. Keep the clips short. Make sure it goes with the flow of the video. If you are creating a travel video specifically about that place, which is meant to show off that place, then yes, you can certainly show a whole bunch of different things. Don't forget, the pacing of the video must be right for people to keep watching. B-roll can be used for hiding certain things when you are editing your videos. There can be many irritating things for viewers which can stop them from watching your videos. So learning about video editing inside out is really important. First one is sound. Don't make music way louder than the rest of the video. Look at the audio meter and make sure it's all in the same level. If you are using music as a background for your spoken word, keep it very quiet. It's hard to concentrate on what you are talking about if the background music is just disturbing. Use filters for echo, outside traffic sound, wind sound, but don't overdo it so you don't sound distorted. Another very common thing I see when it comes to new YouTubers, but also YouTubers who've done it for a long time, are Morse code cuts. It's not an official title for those cuts. I made it up. I just call it that way. The Morse cuts. So you are recording yourself, you're recording a vlog, you didn't prepare for the video, so you're rumbling, you're just talking a few different things, and you're just talking. And then you get home and you're trying to glue bits and pieces of the video together so it actually makes sense. The Morse cut. It doesn't look good. It looks something like this. And everybody will know that you're just trying to glue bits and pieces together so it actually makes sense. That is why scripts and outlines are so important. There are two ways you can hide this. Either you place a B-roll, as I explained earlier, over the troubled area of the video, or if you have only one or two cuts, but it bothers you that it is visible that you made a cut because your body position and head position has changed, just zoom in one clip slightly. It will be less noticeable. Just like right now, I just slightly zoomed in on this clip. Once you have your idea for a video and you are working on your script or outlines, don't forget about title, keywords, and thumbnail. In fact, title you should have already ready before you even start writing the script, and the title should contain all important keywords. People will be typing in search engine to find your video. You can do research for the keywords, for the best fitting keywords in vidIQ or TubeBuddy. When it comes to thumbnail, I've got very easy hack for you. Using a remote timer, setting up for photos, it's very time consuming. So this is what I do. I get myself into a position which I think would work well as a thumbnail, and I record a video and simply make some small changes as I'm posing for the thumbnail. Then I import the clip to editing software and choose the frame I like and export that frame as JPEG photo. I usually export a few photos and then later decide which one is better. The thumbnail should be very bold, very simple. Keep in mind that it looks tiny on the smartphone, so make sure the message stands out. This is wrong thumbnail, and this is a good thumbnail. Not too much text and not small text, and make sure the text is not covered by the time at the right bottom corner. Another thing you should keep in mind is that people read the same way thumbnail as book, from the left to the right. So if you can create some sort of an action in a thumbnail, if you can explain what the video is all about, good, you're good to go. Give it a thumbs up if you found this video helpful, and don't forget to subscribe for more. If you need to learn how to film with your smartphone, I have a course on that. I'll link it below. Questions, comments, feel free to leave them in a comment section, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ahoj.